Hi everyone, I am back with the brand growth idea number 27, and that is plan and practice small leaps. Branding is like breathing. Like when we breathe, we know that we are alive. Same way, when we are branding, our consumers and the world knows that the brand is alive. That's how branding is. And during COVID 19, I learned, and that's how I am talking about this in the brand growth idea, because it is very important for any business brand to keep the branding going. That is why today's brand growth idea is very relevant to all of us, which is plan and practice small leaps. During COVID 19, most of my clients were feeling the hit. Some got it in a bad way, and some were trying to sustain. That's when we talked about planning and practicing small steps one at a time, so that the brands keep progressing. Two of the brands which we manage got hit real bad. They were in the travel segment. So what we did is we decided to stream down and to skim the branding activities, find out what is most relevant, find out the area which you need to work upon most, and where you need to actually bring along your branding process together. So that's where small steps become important. Let's say there is a brand which is dealing with consumers, and the consumers are feeling the heat which is happening in the market. Neither the market analysis nor the global economy, nothing is showing positive signs, and there is a lot of unrest in your consumer. That is when your branding activities should be streamlined towards employer branding. Bring in things which are very relevant to your customer communication. So when everybody went on the remote work side, that's when we decided to instill the communication, which involves planning like the digital town halls by the CEOs, or webinars, or launching the IVR facilities, wherein assuring the customers that we are available and very much in action, pumping the social media communication and connecting at every step possible, instilling the faith about the brand. At the same time, if we talk about the small businesses where they are under the shock that they cannot have deeper pockets during such pandemics, or otherwise when a startup is trying to bring the brand perspective, there are a lot of differences in where to spend and where not to spend. So that is when also your brand growth idea, which is about small leaps and taking one step at a time, works. You need to streamline your brand resources well. You can get into collaborative mode, set up support systems, and see how each and every activity, whether it is collaborating with the like-minded people, collaborating with the fellow entrepreneurs, or even a competitive brand, and pulling in the experts, you need to see and find out how you can market it and build brand trust around it. So whatever small steps you are taking, make sure that you are aware of that and you are keeping that relevant to your brand exercises. Otherwise, sometimes lot of entrepreneurs these days get into the social media bubble, and they start enjoying lot of activity which is happening around their social profile. But there you need to think, is that small step, is that small leap actually helping your business grow? Is that impacting the business growth? Is it bringing the positive imagery to your business? That's how your small steps need to be planned. It is very important. To talk about my own brand, we also were kind of hit in during the COVID-19, because we were handling the retainer accounts on travel. There is no reason stopping them during the COVID-19. There was so much of uncertainty and anxiety. The small businesses who were undergoing lot of confusions around what is going to happen next went for a 2 months 3 months break. The decision which I took that time as a brand owner and the chief strategist was to keep the brand activity, and we decided to up the branding game all across the social media. I engaged my employees into social media communication strategy. We were working on creative ideas. We worked on our communication plan, which is let me tell you, all the time very difficult for a brand agency. So that's how we planned small leads. We worked on employee growth, we worked on delegation, we streamlined our processes, and every step is now working in our strength, because now when all the clients came back together and the world decided to live with the COVID-19 situation, we were well equipped to take the work at their speed and at their pace, and we could match it. So remember, it is a very powerful brand growth idea. Keep taking small leaps, never ever go for break. Happy branding.